Most people refer to grain elevators as castles or cathedrals in the West. I prefer to call them giants. They're actually a giant wooden machine that gobbles up the farmer's grain, stores it in its belly for a while, then spits it out into the railway cars to be sent all over the world. You can call this engine the heart of the elevator. If it stops, just about everything else stops. It has to be kept back from the main building because of all the grain dust. All it takes is one spark and the whole elevator can explode. This is the goose walk. Under here is the power transmission to the elevator, where the belts and pulleys make the rest of the operation work. Hi, Charlie. A little more. A little more, Charlie. That's good, Charlie. We weigh the vehicle when it's loaded, and then we weigh it again when it's empty to figure out the weight of the grain. 3,640 pounds, Charlie. We move a lot of grain using a very cheap source of power, gravity. After the vehicle is first weighed, it dumps the grain into the pit. The pit's a large steel tank with sloped sides. The grain is given a grade, number 1, number 2, or 3, according to the color, the size, and the shape of the kernel. We also look for moisture content, the amount of weeds, dirt, straw, and other material mixed in the grain. After a sample is taken and is graded, the grain is ready to be moved to a storage bin. There are 16 storage bins to store various types and grades of grain. There are 10 large ones on the outside walls which go all the way up, 6 smaller ones suspended above the work floor. With this indicator wheel, I can choose which bin the grain goes into depending on the type and grade. The indicator wheel moves the Gerber spout in the head near the top of the elevator to the proper bin. A lift on this rod which opens the gate and permits the grain to flow from the pit into the boot. The boot is the lower part of the leg. This is the leg. From the boot, the grain is carried up the leg to the head, out the throat into the storage bins. We try to ship it out as soon as possible, but it depends on the number of boxcars we can get, the grain prices, and if we have someone who wants to buy the grain. I'm ready to ship grain from bin number 3. It first comes down into the hopper to be weighed. From this hopper, it goes down the pit, into the boot, and up the leg. From there, the Gerber spout directs the grain into the loading spout, or what we refer to as the elephant trunk, and into a prepared car. The car's first cooper. That means the doors are boarded up, lined with paper, so the grain doesn't leak out. Well, that's pretty much how it goes. I have to go up top quite a bit to check the bins, clean and grease the machinery at the head. If one of those bearings ever happen to go dry, with all the grain dust, they can start a fire in no time. This man lift is counterbalanced to my weight. No one else can safely use it. A young fellow once tried it and he almost went through the roof. Kind of nice to have one's own elevator. It's really something. It's got a boot, leg, throat, and head. A real prairie giant.